Hey guys, welcome to Silicon Valley Girl. Today we're gonna talk about how people become millionaires, how they run the world, how they do things that they love and live lives of their dreams. This video makes for a perfect title, but I also understand that, we are brought up in a way that, go to school, go to work, and if you get good grades, you're gonna get good life. But the more people I meet, the more I ask them about how diligent they were during studies. I have a friend here who has like 20 businesses and he dropped out of school. And in reality, what we're taught at school is a safe way. Doesn't mean it is the happiest way, doesn't mean it is the best way. So in this video, we're gonna dig deeper into those mindset hacks, and it's soul mindset. Oh my God, I can tell you so many stories. Let me start with this one real quick. So I started my first company, MP Education, helping people study abroad. And because I was a student who was living on a budget, my budget for a study abroad trip set by my parents was 800 euros to go to Germany to learn German for 2 weeks. And when we started a company, I thought that every single student is just like me. They all want to save money, they want the cheapest trip, etc., which was partly true. So I was working like crazy for the first few months because we were trying to get more, as a study abroad company, you make money on commissions. So if you sell, say, a 400 euro course, your commission is 20%, 80 euros. That's it. So in order to make more money, we had to have more students. So it was constantly like chasing new students, doing more marketing, giving more discounts, because this is what I believed was true. Having a trip for 300 euros and you would get more clients, this is how you make money. Until we had a client who came in, booked a 1-week trip to London and asked us for the most expensive course and the most expensive hotel. I think his hotel was like 20,000 euros or whatever, $20,000. And when he was booking this, I was like, no, why do you need this presidential suite? And so he asked me for the best room in the hotel, but because that was not my mindset. I was like, I booked him something nice, but it wasn't a presidential suite. So he came to the hotel, he had to upgrade. And I was kind of telling him to not book this because this is so expensive. And then we received commission for him. And that was almost as much as we made in a month by selling to dozens of students. And I realized that not everyone is like me. And in order to move forward, I need to look outside my own mindset. There are people who are willing to pay $20,000 for a trip. There are people who are willing to not come to your office because they're okay with booking online, and this is how LingoTrip was born. It's getting outside your mindset, realizing that what surrounds you is not a 100% accurate reflection of the reality. Like if you're trying to become a creator and no one around you is a creator, hello, just surround you with the right people, because otherwise it might seem that you're the weirdest person in the world and you would never try creating content just because your colleagues, your friends don't create content. When I started YouTube, I was like the only one out of my friends who was trying to get into an American university, and I felt like a weirdo because nobody was doing that. But I was hoping that I would find like-minded people on YouTube, and one of the channels that you're watching right now is direct consequence of whatever happened. So changing your mindset, surrounding yourself with the right people, online or offline, these are the first two things that you will need to start doing in order to change your life. Another great advice that I've received is projecting your life, the outcome of your life, as if it was a PR statement. And this, by the way, it's not created by me. This is what Jeff Bezos does at Amazon. Whenever they come up with a new product, they don't think about the product first. They think about the PR statement, the press release that they're gonna make once the product is out, because you're gonna explain it to other people. Now, when you think about your life, when you think about the things you wanna create, think about how you would explain it to your friends. Because sometimes we're like, oh, I wanna build this app that's gonna do this, this, and this, and then you tell it to your grandma and she's like, what? So whatever you wanna do in your life, think about the PR statement. What are you gonna tell your friends? When you think about your personal brand, what are you gonna say when you walk into a party? When people ask you, what do you do? What do you say? Like you're studying economics, do you wanna say, I work at the Big Four? Does it resonate with you? Or you would be much more excited to say, I'm a food blogger. And I'm okay with it. When I was transitioning, so I started as an entrepreneur, but I discovered YouTube, fell in love with it. And a lot of people were laughing at me. Like, you are a YouTuber, ha ha ha, you're not entrepreneur. And because I was still saying, like, when people asked me what I do, I said entrepreneur, and some haters would be like, ha ha ha, you're not entrepreneur, you're YouTuber. And I embraced it. Oh my God. yes, I'm a YouTuber first. I'm a content creator and I love it and I'm proud of it. And I love saying I'm a YouTuber because this is 100% makes me comfortable. Because if I say entrepreneur, the conversation would go the entrepreneur route, but sometimes I'm more excited about talking about YouTube. So I would say I'm a YouTuber and I would be much more excited about the conversation. I would feel comfortable. I wouldn't feel like an imposter, whatever. So think about people introducing you at a party. What do you want them to say? Another advice, keep learning. And here, there is this 5-hour rule that you need to spend at least 5 hours a week learning. But I don't like creating a system, oh my God, I need to spend 5 hours this week learning and I don't feel like learning. It doesn't have to be that way. When you feel that you are excited about something, about a topic, just let yourself explore it. This energy, this excitement that you have for a particular type of content, this is the most exciting thing. Like if you're taking some class and you're excited, you can take it in a day. It's okay. The worst thing is if you lose passion because you told yourself that it's 5 hours every week. In general, follow the rule of learning all the time, and ideally it's around 5 hours a week. By the way, if you want to learn more on how other people use this, there would be a link to what I learned from Jeff Bezos, the Real Power of Press Release. So this Jeff Bezos strategy. There would be a link to the 5-hour rule used by Bill Gates, Jack Ma, and Elon Musk, the education rule. All of the useful links will be down below if you're willing to dig deeper and explore things. A company called Scalar is sponsoring this video today, and I think it's going to be exciting for everyone who doesn't want to stop learning just like I do. I learn something every single day, and it just excites me. This world where there are so many markets and opportunities that we don't know about, and when you start exploring, you're like, oh my God, never endless learning. Isn't that amazing? So Scalar offers comprehensive, intensive 7 to 9 month computer programming through live classes delivered by tech leaders and subject matter experts. It's a community for skill building and mentorship to hack the job recruitment process. If you already have a degree in software engineering but understand that you lack real tech skills, Scalar is for you. Scalar believes that there are no substandard engineers, only substandard education. They're on a mission to equip every engineer with skills that are necessary to unlock their true job potential. What you would get: curriculum designed and taught by Monk experts. I like how it used to be FANG. Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google, and now it's Mang because it's Meta. So basically, you would be taught by experts from those companies. One-on-one mentorship to personalize your learning, and mock interviews to overcome interview jitters. If you've ever wanted to grow your skills as a software developer, Scalar would be the right place for you. Start your journey to better career opportunities by visiting Scalar and attending their free live session. Click description in the link box below to attend their free class. Thank you so much, Scalar, for sponsoring this video. The next thing I wanted to talk about is focus. Now, you might be distracted by this advice. This advice only applies to some stages of your life. I believe that at the beginning of your professional career, when you're 20-something, there shouldn't be any focus. There should be focus, but there should be focus on trying as many new things as possible. I worked at a souvenir store, I did study abroad trips, I studied mathematics, German, English, I went to parties, I did all types of things I was able to do, and I said yes to almost everything, but I never gave up in my sleep. This is super important. But at some stage of your life, you say yes to everything. Even when you start your creator career, when you're still figuring out, what type of content you want to create, you try things. When you start a business, you can try different products. But then once you've found the right product market fit, you focus. And focus is about saying no. I can say that I'm still in the process of learning this because I am excited about this channel. I'm excited about 2 more channels that I have. I'm excited about short videos, TikToks, my businesses, my kids, my family, Silicon Valley life. But now it's time to focus, and I also understand that if I want to have more kids, I really need to free up my space. So I'm in the process of learning how to say no, and knowing that I'm on the right track, because the best minds in the world do this, really helps me in this journey. Warren Buffett has actually this 3-step rule for your career, whatever success. First of all, you need to write down 25 goals that you have. And by the way, this not only applies to career, whenever you think about your life, you can write out, I did this exercise of writing down 100 wishes, because it really helps you identify where you're going with all of this. Why am I creating videos? What I want to do with this? Oh, I want to be on the same stage with Gary Vee. Hello. So, oh, I want to be able to afford a house, or I want to be able to afford staying in Silicon Valley for as long as I want. Like, when you have clear goals, it makes you so much more confident about the steps that you take in your career. Then after making this list, as long as you want, 25, 100, by the way, also understand that these goals are dynamic. You can change them whenever you want to change them. Then you select 5 most important goals and you put them on your wall, like a dream board, whatever you want, print pictures, and focus on those 5. Like your dream life, these 5 goals, this is what you're gonna focus on. And the other goals, it's just great if you start crossing them out once you've reached them. It's very important to have this clear focus on several goals versus trying to achieve everything. I want to be the next Mr. Beast, but I also want to be the next Jeff Bezos, and I also want to be the next car swisher. Like, it's distracting, and you can be everything. And it's also exciting how when you select your own path, things come to you. Like, I want to be a creator, but I'm also excited about Silicon Valley. And I became the first creator that raised venture money for their creator career. Like, isn't that amazing how the world starts rotating around you when you do the right thing for yourself? And creator career, like being a blogger, like for a lot of people, will be like, huh, this is not too serious. But then suddenly all the exciting things start happening because you're passionate and because you have all of this energy. Another thing, super important. And if you know this, guys, you're very lucky. If you know exactly what you want. Again, we're distracted by so many things in this world. I want to do so many things. I want to help my friends. I want to help startups. I want to help you guys. I want to be the host of EduCon, which I did if you follow me on Instagram. It's very important to know exactly what you want. And once you know that, oh my God, your life becomes so much easier. And my last advice would be to think big. And here, I mean, if you're an English language teacher, like I was so passionate about English, but my parents didn't let me study English as a degree because they were like, but what's the end thing? You're gonna be an English language teacher? But the thing is, passion is everything, and I was able to somehow make it into top 10 of English language channels in the world with Lingua Marina and raise venture money and do different things. Because I am just so passionate about what I do. And when you're passionate about what you do, it can be $1 billion thing, even if it seems small at the beginning. So don't be afraid to think big. You know, sometimes you're like, okay, I am teaching Japanese or whatever, I'm teaching German. So I'm gonna dream like this. I'm gonna own my own school of German. And this is probably where you're gonna end up. You might end up having your own school, or you might end up working for some school. But if you're like, okay, I'm teaching German and I want everyone to start learning German, I'm gonna open restaurants worldwide with German bratwurst, where everyone would only speak German, so that we have a corner of Germany everywhere in the world. And you like have this massive, I don't know, like something huge. You might actually end up having a school, an app, etc. So set your goals higher. There is a chance you wouldn't be able to reach them, but you will end up somewhere here, not here. I hope this video excited you guys. I hope it gave you motivation to try new things, to dream big, and to focus on things that you love, and to send this energy out to the world. And remember, one video can change somebody else's life. So if you went through something that you think is important, please start sharing it. Thank you again, Scalar, for sponsoring this video. Check out their live classes using the link below. Thank you so much for watching this video up to the very end. Please subscribe to Silicon Valley Girl for more. Bye-bye.